Huge dogs, once used for hunting bears, are the most massive pups we've ever seen. Devoted dog lovers can sometimes feel like they know everything about canines. In fact, some might claim that they've heard of every single breed out there. That's a mighty big claim, seeing as there are more than 330 recognized breeds, according to the World Canine Association. Of course, even the biggest dog lover isn't familiar with every pup in the world. If you think you know about all the awesome large breeds, you better think again. Here's one big guy you likely haven't heard of, and he just might be your new favorite. Move over for the Caucasus Mountain Dog. These giant pooches were bred to hunt bears in the Caucasus region of Russia. And by the looks of them, it definitely seems that was a believable feat. That's right, these dogs were bred specifically so they could be strong enough to take down a bear. Can your pit bull do that? Probably not. Even as puppies, they look enormous, also adorable. These big boys can weigh up to a whopping 200 pounds with their super thick coats. You can bet that they shed almost their own body weight's worth of hair every day. Woof. Can you imagine how long it would take for the groomer to keep these doggos looking fresh? Just check out how much fur this dog shed during the spring. It's almost the size of a whole nother dog. You certainly wouldn't want to cross one of these things. Think about it. Would you really want one of these big boys coming after you with all those sharp teeth, let alone their incredible strength? Caucasus Mountain Dogs are naturally suspicious of strangers, which makes them great guard dogs. Still, that doesn't mean that they aren't lovable and affectionate. In truth, they make for absolutely wonderful pets. While they're capable of really scaring off thieves and strangers, Caucasus Mountain Dogs are known to develop close bonds with their immediate family members. When they're with someone they love, they're total pushovers. Caucasus Mountain Dogs are some of the most loyal and protective breeds around, and they can even be trusted with newborns. Check out how content these two pups look while watching over their little brother. Full-time babysitters at your service. The Caucasian of Charka, as these dogs are also called, were actually first bred in the mountainous Caucasus region between the Black and Caspian Seas. How regal. At that time, breeders weren't raising these dogs for their looks, rather they were breeding them purely for practical purposes. This helps to explain their massive frames and coarse coats. This breed has been around for 600 years. In addition to being bred to hunt bears, they also help to protect sheep flocks from predators like wolves. These sheep don't seem nervous in the least. Could it be that they think the dog is one of them? It goes without saying that if you made a living as a shepherd, you definitely want one of these dogs by your side. Just think about how much fun you'd have raising a litter of these fluffy pups. Caucasus Mountain Dogs are a hard-working breed and they like to stay busy. So if you aren't home much or you don't live a particularly active lifestyle, this breed of dog might not be ideal for you. It's good to know what kind of life a breed needs in order to be happy and healthy before you adopt. You might think these dogs are perfect, but if you aren't fond of the outdoors, you'll all wind up miserable. Caucasus Mountain Dogs are often described as some of the most fearless and loyal of all dogs. So if you're looking for devotion and courage, you need not look further. They're amazing canine companions. It's safe to say that this big fella won't let anything hurt you, unless of course you happen to be a tennis ball that keeps getting lost in the snow. In that case, look out. These type of dogs are huge, but they don't start off that way. And that can be tricky when you don't realize how much they'll grow. In fact, these dogs will grow up to be larger than most small children, and then some. No matter how much these adorable faces are calling out to you, it's important to think about what kind of dog you're adopting. When you adopt an animal, you become responsible for it for life, and you'll certainly have your hands full with these pups. Not every dog is suited for every setting, particularly bear hunting dogs who surely become hot in climates that are too warm. You need to live in the right kind of environment for these pooches to be happy and comfortable. But even if you decide this breed isn't for you, you have to agree they're pretty awesome all the same. And there are still plenty of other super incredible dog breeds out there that most people have never even heard of.